You look at every founder, they start really small. They don't start big. You know what the Homebrew Computer Club was? Do you know what that was? I mean, the Homebrew Computer Club was a small group of people that like wanted to make computers for themselves years ago in like the 70s. And IBM was selling these mainframes that filled up all of these rooms for like big companies. And then the Homebrew Computer Club, Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak said, why don't we make the Apple One for like a few people who want to buy it? They bought the parts. It wasn't for the world, it was for their friends. And they like literally glued the parts and then sold a lot of them and realized, oh, we don't just have to sell this to our friends. And that was where like their brains just like, you have to like rethink a little bit to reset to like play a longer game to get to that bigger place. But people get stuck, you know. Let's look at Twitter. Like it was stuck. Like it was just a social network. There was no AI. It wasn't that innovative over time. They were just doing the same thing for years. Now it's like rolled into an AI company and it's going to be used as an AI product. It just made so much sense. Whoever thought of that, they're competing with Claude, Anthropic, OpenAI, and they have an edge. Their edge is they just have real-time data from humans putting in data all of the time. It just changed the game. So like they went from a small, it was big-ish. It was just like a news site, really like a real-time news site, like giving everybody like information on what's happening in people's lives to like way different now. Good or bad, that's what it is. But I'm like, a lot of these companies are just, you know, some of them can pivot. I mean, go back 10 years ago. Do you think that they thought about this? Not one bit. So like, you think Jeff Bezos thought he'd be buying airplanes to ship chocolate across the world when you buy chocolate on Amazon? He was not thinking about that when he started. He thought books, the internet's going to get bigger. I want to dominate the book industry. Let's ship books out faster than anyone and have the biggest book catalog and delight the user by getting them their books on time, building trust. You look at a lot of these companies, they're really either dying or growing depending on like their innovation cycles. What I liked about Google is they didn't reset. They were just a search engine. And then they're like, we're going to build self-driving cars. Like they kind of figured, let's take some of the revenue and like invest in the future. You think Elon thought of Starlink right out of the gate? He didn't. He was just trying to get a piece of metal from the ground into the sky. He's like, how do I get it to float and then like stay up there and not blow up along the route? You know, that was like phase one. Now, you know, he created Starlink and it's like, it's all happening in a really, some of it's luck, some of it's strategy, you know, and execution. So he just got people to execute. No one said smart people are successful at starting companies. Even Y Combinator said, it's not the smartest people, it's the people that just don't give up. Crazy as it sounds. Not that they're dumb, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to start a company and to like make it successful. You have to be a learning machine and you have to learn and you also have to like be quick on your feet and also determination, like fortitude.